The views and opinions expressed on this program do not reflect the company, owners, management, staff, clients, or partners.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Bermuda's Feel Good Early Morning Show. Good day, Bermuda, supported by Pete's House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert, and we want to thank you for getting up early with us today. Jackie, it is Friday. How are you feeling? Are you feeling like TGIF?
I am. Like it's Friday. What's how this song go? It's Friday, yeah. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no, and they do the like they like walk back to the car and they do the.
Paid. I thought you were trying to sing the
just got paid and I got a little money.
You know what? We didn't practice this. We didn't rehearse this beforehand, so that's just how it works out. But as you can see, Jackie and I are definitely ready to bring you some feel good vibes this morning. Make sure you share this episode with your circles. If you're watching over there on Facebook, make sure you share the link to those. If you're watching on YouTube, drop the link in your favorite WhatsApp group chat. We all have that one where all they do is share links. Drop it in that one. And to all of our peeps over there on Twitter, make sure you retweet it because there's one thing that Jackie and I love to remind you, and it's what, Jack?
Sharing is caring.
Our feel good topic of the day is a Bermudian success story. We have Shawn Simmons, aka Mr. Fotogenik, backstage, and we are going to be discussing how to find your voice as a creative. You don't have to stay in just one lane, and Shawn is a perfect example of that. And our feel good vibe of the day is joke time with Jackie. So if you want a laugh to get your morning started, make sure you stick around for that later on. It is another TGIF. The weekend is upon us once again. It's actually a holiday weekend in Bermuda. So we need to know what you have planned to continue your feel good vibes over the weekend. So fill in the blank. My plans for this weekend are, let us know in the comments. Jackie and I are going to get the conversation started. Jackie, holiday weekend, what do you have planned?
I might honor Flora, and tonight I might go for a swim. Tomorrow I might go for a little paddle bike ride, and then Sunday I might go for a stroll along Harbor Road.
I love how you broke it up into 3 days because you can't do that.
Because Lord knows I want to be able to move by Monday. Like I want to actually enjoy my holiday. I don't know what I'm doing Monday. My mom's birthday is on Saturday, and my nephew's birthday. Actually, I have two nephews. One nephew is on Sunday, and then the following nephew, my baby nephew, is on what's Monday?
The 18th.
The 18th, Monday.
Duffy Day.
So it's literally back to back to back. Sorry, no, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday.
Got you. So you have an entire birthday weekend.
And I can't sing to all of them, so I'll just sing a generic happy birthday right after my joke.
I think that's
perfectly
fine. Yeah. It's your joke time. You can do what you want in that time. Okay, there's no right or wrong way for you to do it. I do want to say good morning to Shawn Smith. Thank you for joining us. Let us know what plans you have for the weekend. It looks like Davika Hill is going to be roller skating.
Ooh, where? Roller skates. I used to rollerblade. Sorry, I'm just cutting you off, Terri.
She is, and I'm trying to answer her question, and then she goes to the next thing. I'm like, wait, I can tell you. Davika has shared it before. I know the answer. So there's actually a company in Bermuda that does it's called Mint Roller Skate, I believe, or Mint Skating Bermuda, and they're on Instagram, and they bring in roller skates of different sizes, and I've seen like a little collective like come about, and they all go roller skating. It looks like on like the netball courts, I think, like that type of material, child. I don't know what it's called,
Because I know some people roller skate down TNT, and some people roller skate out what's it called, PCC.
Yes.
And they used to have it where you could roller skate out gumbays. I used to roller skate out rollerblade out gumbays. Like I got rollerblades and I used to rollerblade on the golf course, but sometimes my dad would be like, let's go for a drive. I'm like, I'm bringing my rollerblades. I used to walk the dog rollerblading. Honestly, how do I have all my teeth?
We have questions that we cannot answer because apparently, Jacky, you did say that you were clumsy, so I understand why you were saying that. I do get why you were saying that because one would have thought that you would have fallen.
Like I'm clumsy with good balance
because you could probably, there's still time for that to possibly be a thing. So we're not going to award that. We're not
lose my teeth.
We're not speaking that into existence. Like we don't want you to go.
Oh my God, that's so expensive.
Very expensive. So we have some more comments coming in. So Mylan says, my plans for this weekend are the same as Jacky's, but starting tomorrow. So
sorry, I'm cutting you off. She got your name right. If he had Jamal's
soundboard,
we'd be like, woo! But I'll do it for you.
We make our own sound effects over here because it is vibes. This is how we do. So it looks like Misha Fubler is going to try golfing again this weekend. So Misha, what's your handicap? Tell us what your handicap is. We need to know.
Oh Jesus. You know what? Sometimes starting a new sport, and I don't like to push bad habits on people, but having like a drinky drink right before, because most people are like they put too much pressure on myself. So relax, and if you do drink, then you would know that like one or two shots would help you just loosen
make you
up. As I look stiff, right? Like a chicken long. But it definitely loosens you up.
So the name of the skating company is actually Mint Systems BDA. So do make sure you check them out on Instagram. They do have a lot of like the skating information. They have like obviously the skates. They have protective gear and all that good shit. So you definitely want to check them out. It looks like we have a few more comments coming in, Jack. So I'm gonna bring in Shawn Smith's comment and then Mylan's next comment. So Shawn Smith first.
I currently don't have any plans outside of watching Men United tomorrow.
So who they're playing? Does anyone know? Do you know who they're playing?
I actually haven't been keeping up this week. I am poor right now. I am piss poor at watching my sports. I haven't watched any sports this week. I don't even know what Seahawks. I don't even know where anybody is right now.
Wow. Clearly, Jacky is failing at her number one fan role, but we'll take that back.
I have a few projects that I've been working on, so I've put all of my energy into that. And I'm like, you guys, you know how we were talking about for growth, you have to have a little discomfort and sacrifice. I'm sacrificing, but at least I got to see the scores. But at least I don't have the stress if they're losing. Like, you pass the ball.
Yes, that was me last week, Sunday. So just real quick, the Falcons played in London last week, Sunday, and it's at 9:30. And even though I know it's supposed to be 9:30 Eastern, I still thought it was 9:30 Atlantic. I was there ready to watch them at 9:30. They were not playing. They started at 10:30. However, it got really close to whereas I thought we were going to lose. Luckily, we didn't. So there's that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. So coming to Mylan's comment, he said Dockyard is good for it. I think you were asking about skating. We were talking about like where you could find for skating. So Dockyard is another good spot. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for joining us. So we have this comment from Michael Jack that I need you to read.
I'm preparing to hear about
It is coming next week, Tuesday. Michael, put it in your calendar. Set your mind. And next week, Tuesday show, we are talking about Tuku tennis. And we are getting into some tips from Jacky on how to learn how to play tennis like a pro. So definitely make sure you want to stick around for that. It looks like Misha's handicap is 50. I feel like that's bad. That seems like it's really bad. But I don't know because I don't play golf. But I just feel like the emoji lets me know it's.
Who do you play with? Like, do you go and do it by yourself, or do you have a partner that you play with that's equally bad? Who's not like? Do you walk? Sorry, that is so insulting. I didn't mean it like that. That is on the same level as you, because sometimes playing with somebody that's either lower than you or way above you, it's not as fun. But if you're both at the same level, then it's a blast.
Exactly.
Like when the one time I played football golf one time, and I was on a team, but everybody else was really good, so it felt fine because I was bad, but it was a team event. But then if I play anything one-on-one and the other person is really good, I'm like, why are we playing this? Like, this isn't even fun for me.
So it looks like, according to Misha, it doesn't go any higher than that. So it's bad.
So my statement stands. It wasn't insulting.
It definitely stands.
There's room for growth.
He got the boys out for his birthday, and half have never played before. So I definitely think there's a good group dynamic. It's definitely a good group dynamic. Before we take our first commercial break of the episode, I want to come back to this comment from Jamal. He said, this lady just set a shop prep for folks, prepares folks for a new sport. Hey, we don't make the rules. We just follow them.
You have no idea how many people come and they're like so tense. They're like, I've never played tennis before. I don't want to be embarrassed. And I'm just like, I mean, trying new things and embarrassing yourself go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
They really do. I mean, when I did pole, the amount of times I almost like fell off the pole. I clipped my shin. I would just be giggling in the corner. I'm just like, guys, I can't get it. Like, I'm trying to get it, but I just can't. I'm sure my Kia remembers. It was entertaining.
I'm pretty sure she does. So we're actually going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with our guest of the day, which is Shawn Simmons, a.k.a. Mr. Fotogenik. So if you've seen one of his voiceovers recently, you definitely want to stick around because we think he might have a joke for you, but we're not sure.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app, available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. And if you're just joining us, we're getting ready to start our feel-good topic of the day, which is Bermudian Success Story. Shawn Simmons, a.k.a. Mr. Photo. We are going to be discussing how to find your voice as a creative. But before we bring our guest in, and we need you to help welcome him to this show, drop your favorite laughing emoji, because there are definitely more than one emoji that people use for laughing, and we need you guys to drop them into the comments, because if you haven't seen any of Shawn's content over the last couple of months, you would have likely dropped one of these emojis to show him some love. So as we bring him in, make sure you drop those emojis in the comments. Good morning, cousin.
Good morning, cousin.
How you doing? I'm so happy you said it. Comedy and hot.
Comedy and hot.
We love it. Thank you so much for joining us bright and early on this Friday morning.
Yeah, look, you guys have got me up early. Like, I feel like this is like New York City. I'm about New York flight. I'm trying to get ready and I'm going AA. That's what I feel like. I'm like, this is real early.
I mean, the energy that's going to be emitted, exuded, all that good stuff. It's going to make you feel like you're on a flight. You're going to walk out of here once you finish and going to be like, yo, I'm on a high. That was fun. We should do that again. We should do that more often.
Well, you guys can do it when you guys want, you know. I'm here.
Everybody's favorite cousin. Everybody's favorite cousin. You go from photography to a musician to a comedian. How did it all get started?
Which one? I feel I've been doing photography for like about 12 years. And the videography came shortly after that, maybe like about 2 years after that. But then this whole comedian thing, it just happened. Like, the first video I remember that got a lot of love was the Humberto video. I don't know if you guys remember that one. You remember the hurricane one that I done where I was Tony Finn? Like, I was talking to Belko and I told him, my lights are off or whatever. So, I didn't pay my bill. I thought something was crazy about that.
Yes, I remember that one.
That one was like the first one. And then after that, I started doing some other ones. I'm like, okay, people like this, so let me just continue doing this.
I love that. I was bringing in a comment.
Okay, sorry.
And then my boy just cut me off, and I was like, okay, well, he's finished it. Let me just get myself together. It's okay because we feed off of each other. I'm her. I'm her for you. I'm her for you.
Look away from me.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, what's going on? I missed the comment though. I didn't see it.
That's what she means. Naturally funny, like the natural talent.
You are naturally funny. So the comment was from Kathy Rogers. She said natural talent so that you can see my friend.
Okay, I did see that.
So So, speaking of your multiple creative avenues, what is the process? So, obviously, I would assume that photography is different from music, or it's different from comedy, or maybe they're the same. So, can you talk a little bit more about your current process and how it has evolved or improved over time?
Okay, let's talk about photography. Photography, I just do my thing. Like I try to capture, I guess, all the emotions, everything. I love event photography. Well, not like events, but like more or less like weddings, baby showers. I really love weddings because I can do so much with them. And I love weddings for photos, but I love weddings even more for video, because capturing the video and bringing somebody there that wasn't there means a lot to me. Like I like when people see my videos, like, oh, I felt like I was at the wedding, and they feel all the emotion, all the love, all the flipping, when people are crying and all that, they're just that all those high emotions. They can see that and feel that through the video, and that's what I love doing.
Can you speak about like music and the comedy? Like, how does that work for you specifically?
Okay. Well, like the funny music or just like regular music?
Both.
Okay. Well, with
All
the
of it.
music. Okay. Well, with the music, it's more or less like a vibe. Like I listen to everything, so I like to do everything, right? So I would just be going through beats, either online or something that I probably made, and then be like, okay, I want to do something to this, and then I'm just listening to the beat over and over, and then I might just do like a little freestyle on my phone, and then after that I will like write something to the freestyle, because the freestyle just gets me that flow, that vibe. Sometimes, a lot of times when I do something like right off the bat, that's like gonna be like the main melody for my song, and then I just put words in it, because I'll just be doing a whole bunch of gibberish. Like it wouldn't even be like really nothing. It's just to catch a vibe. Like, and as far as the comedy,
No, you go. No, you go.
Go.
I know what this meant. Like wrap it up, wrap it up. I know, but as far as the comedy, I just love. I just love looking at different things and try to make it funny. I know with comedy, it's like you gotta be relative, right? And so that's one of my main things that I do, and that's why I like to focus on just Bermudian stuff, because it's like people can relate more to Bermudian stuff. And even I find I've got a good bit of foreigners as fans as well. And I don't think they didn't really necessarily understand all the Bermudian stuff, but it's like I'm opening up, like I'm giving them a piece of our world.
You are a cultural trendsetter.
Right, so if they find it funny, it's like, okay, I'm definitely doing something right.
No, I send your voiceover videos to all my foreign friends that have been to Bermuda, that they'll get it. I'm like, yeah, you remember that time? Watch this video. They come back, and then it just brings the community together. I don't know if you even realize, like, I get excited for you when I go over to your like Instagram or even Twitter, and I see how many tweets you get, and then I'm like a stalker. It's so weird. Like I go through your quote tweets, and I'm like, look at all these people he has made happy during this horrible time. Like we needed it. Like, and you found something that the island, the world needed, because we're sharing it worldwide. Everybody has at least 10 followers from overseas, and then those 10 followers. So it's just a ripple effect of happiness and joy. And I'm supposed to be asking you a question, but I really, really, really want to reinforce how much you helped me myself, because even in my moments of being shelter in place or quarantine or wherever it is, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go watch some Shawn videos. And I'll just be sitting there giggling. I'm like, the guy doesn't even try. Like, it's so funny. And like, I do want to go back to the voiceovers, because I've seen you, Terri and I saw you at Wednesday Night Vibe, with no ass.
With no ass.
As Terri says, because we keep saying vibes, and it's like, it's vibe, and we're like, oh, it's pure vibes though. But the voiceovers, like we were saying, is your latest edition. You do remember your first video, but like, how do these come to fruition? Like, do you just find videos? Do people send them to you? Let's elaborate. Let's go deeper into this.
Okay, well, before I used to find videos, or if a video went viral, I would jump on it. But now it's more or less like people send me the videos directly. They're like, yo, bro, do this, do this, do this. So some of the ones I don't really do because I'm like, it's not really gonna hit like that. Like I said, I want my stuff to be relative. And if I find a video and I'm like, okay, this is good, I'm gonna go on that. And then when it comes to the way I write, I look at the video a few times and I just brainstorm or I think about what the video is saying to me. And then I try to think of Bermudian references that people will get. And then that's where I go with the videos and the voiceovers.
I actually want to come back to what Jackie was talking about because she did have a little soapbox moment, which I am grateful to her for having it because it leads into what I wanted to ask you, Shawn, which is like, how does it feel to hear someone like Jackie or other people say, like, you know, during a moment of sadness, your videos brought me joy? Like, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good, actually, because I've had people message me all the time, yo, I love what you're doing. I don't know who you are, but I really love your videos. And I remember this girl was saying that she was like depressed and she must have been, I think she was in foreign or something. And she said she went to my page and checked my videos and it made her feel so much better. So I really feel how important, I guess it is for me to be doing this because it makes people feel good. Like, and there's so much crazy stuff happening right now. And it's like, that is what pushes me to do even more.
I love that. I really love
Sorry,
that.
I am getting emotional if you see my eyes.
Oh my God.
Because I'm just thinking back because obviously we've lost people, right?
Yes.
Over my birthday weekend, I found out that I had lost my father-in-law, but like I'm not with the guy anymore, but he was in my life for 13 years. And then one of our soca best friends, he passed, Ronaldo Bean passed. And I remember like being stuck on my couch, like I'm not moving for my birthday. This is it. Like I went out, but I was stuck on my couch. And I was just like, I'm just going to go through Twitter. And I can't remember the video that I pulled up, but it was weird. It was like, you know, the universe works in mysterious ways. You were like at the top of my feed and I lost the video. I was just like, oh, you posted another video. And I remember even now, like instantly I was excited. Right. I went from not being able to get off my couch. Like I woke up and I moved to my couch and I just laid there and I got up and I was just like, let me find this video. Like that'll make me feel better. And you jump started my birthday, like my the day that's supposed to be my happiest. You jump started it. So I just want to reinforce again.
Right.
How much you have done for me. Like I feel like I owe you a strawberry or something.
A strawberry though? That's funny.
I ain't got money in the bank, but you know, I feel like I owe you not, and I know you're not doing it for the return. But you helped me, bruh.
Okay.
You really did.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that.
But yesterday we were discussing, I'm not sure if you saw, because I know you see our posts and stuff, but we were discussing discomfort and setting out our own, like stepping out of our own comfort zones, readjusting where the line starts. And like, what's the last time you did something that made you feel uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable?
Like for personal growth, professional growth, like stepping outside of your comfort zone. I mean, mine was starting this show as well.
Seriously? Okay, no, I don't even know now. I'm gonna really think about that. Oh, you know what? I would say that it was Sumner getting me out for the Wednesday night vibe. It was like, bro, he was like, yo, I want you to be doing this. And I'm like, I think I could handle it. But then it was just so much that I had to think about. I'm like, I'm going to be in front of these people. I'm going to write these jokes. Like, I know people like my voiceover comedy, but then are they going to like this? So it was like so much stuff going. And then that's why a lot of people don't know this, but the Blue Cooler song, I only wrote that for my comedy set. I only wrote that for my comedy set. I was not supposed to be recorded or nothing. People loved it so much after that. That's why I was like, okay, bro, you gotta record this. And then I'm like, okay, well, you gotta do a video for this. So that something getting me out of my comfort zone to do that stand-up comedy got me to the Blue Cooler, which got me to everything else after that. Like it was like a snowball effect.
No, I remember Blue Cooler, but I can't remember because, it's been a long 2 years, and the 2 years
Right.
sometimes feels like it's 1 year or 5 years. I
Right.
can't remember when that song was. That 2019?
That was the beginning of 2000 and
That was the beginning of
no,
last year.
that was the beginning of 2020. 2020,
Oh
yeah.
my god, time's flying.
That was
I guess.
that was the very beginning because the situation happened at the end of December, right? But then I had
Yes.
did the song like the first week of January because that was when the first Wednesday Night Vibes was after the New Year. That was like the first show, and your boy had me on there.
I love that
Wow.
Blue Cooler song, and even the video was like a video where it was like the Blue Cooler was floating in the water.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
I'm
that
making up
was-
stuff. I might be making
no,
up
yeah.
stuff now.
Yeah, that Danny. No, that wasn't me. That was Danny. Danny did that one.
I
Yeah, Danny had did that one.
That
was
is
like, I see
hilarious.
so many videos. I'm like,
Yeah.
which one was yours?
Yeah. Mine was just the. I had did the music video, and then I had did another one where I was running.
Yes.
Out of the bushes with the Blue Cooler, and it
Yes.
had like a little skit or whatever.
I remember that one.
Love that. And so we actually have an audience question for you, Shawn. It's from the other Shawn. Shawn Smith wants to know what Bermudian comedians have inspired you. So if there are none, or in addition to Bermudian comedians, are there any international comedians that you kind of look to for inspiration, or that kind of, maybe helped you step out further out of your comfort zone?
Well, I would say that Bootsy definitely, because I remember going to his shows with my mama when I was young, and seeing him do his thing. But I think all of them, to be honest, like I would say Nadanja, Ja, Sumner, Wayne, like Sumner and Wayne are more or less like my big brothers type thing. They're like, yo, Shawn, this is what you could do, kind of helping me get better. Nadanja, maybe 2 years ago, was telling me, "Yeah, bro, I think you're probably gonna be ready for the stage soon." He was telling me that, no, I didn't get ready for the stage, but you just gotta believe in yourself. So for him to tell me that meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? Because his big dog, that's OG right there.
I love that. I can actually, so it's funny. So we said this on the show previously when Jack and I did go to Wednesday Night Vibe. So we shared the backstory between the skit that happened because Jack was using the bathroom and Shawn comes out because right before his set, so it's like it's the bathroom. I'm like, Shawn, you can't get in there. You can't get in there. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you can't get in there. It's like, it's the man's bathroom. I'm like, Shawn, you can't
I was
get in there.
desperate.
What? Why not? And
I was
like,
on the
because there's a
inside.
girl in there. And he's like, you're going to be a part of my show. And so he goes to do his show. And then Jack and I wanted to sit in the front anyway. But so
Right.
the minute we walked up, he was like, oh, yeah, I almost forgot. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I was in that set. If you would have never came on the front, I would have forgot about it. It might have came back later if I would have walked on, because remember I was walking back and forth. So if I would have walked on and saw you guys, I might have came back out. But since you guys came right in front of me, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna talk about this right now because I've seen this happen too many times.
I do apologize, kind of, but I was struggling. I was just like, yo, I'm not gonna make it.
Right.
I'm not gonna make it. We're gonna have to go home because I'm gonna have to get a shower, change my clothes, get in bed, put the covers over my hair because you're a 33-year-old girl that can't hold her. Yeah.
Right. That would have been nice at all.
At all. But we've seen a few partnerships with you and some other local businesses. Let's talk more about that.
Okay, well, it's more or less I was doing my videos and then one business hits me up. And I'm trying to think who was the first business that hit me up. It might have been G&G. And they was like, yo, bro, I need you to do a video. So I went over there to do the video. I laughed. I was looking at the video afterwards, and I'm like, bruh, it's not the one. I'm like, yo, bruh, I'm coming there first thing tomorrow morning, and we're doing another one. Because I was like, this is not the one for me. So that next morning, early in the morning, before he opened up, I was the only one in the shop. I had did the other video that everybody did. It was like, what's up, Mr. Wong? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's the one I done. And because the other one wasn't as good as that one. It was just mediocre to me. I'm like, nah, if I'm doing it proper. So it was them and other people. After I did that, other businesses started reaching out to me. So it was like, okay, I could do this, So it's been lovely. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know, because it's now like I'm getting paid for what I was doing for free all this time.
Yeah.
You know, and I think my page, it's also about awareness. Because even when I do stuff about the press conferences, like a lot of people wouldn't even know what's going on if I didn't do some of those videos. Like, so it's like, you know, I'm creating awareness. And then all these new shows that come up or whatever, everybody knows. Well, a lot of people know about it because of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make it easy because, like, you know, watching press conferences, you're like, God, this is so heavy.
Right.
They can't lighten it up, and then we find your version. I'm like, yeah, this is the new version.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Cliff notes.
Yeah, but it's like different videos had like, I guess, pushed me higher. Like I would say the low level Bertie one for sure. That got like a lot of traction. The what in the Spanish point one. The it wasn't me.
Yes.
David Bart and TNN Trevor Lindsay.
Yep.
and then I would say the Flora Duffy one. That one went through the roof. And Flora Duffy reposted it, and other people was like watching it, and they got on WhatsApp. Like I feel like a lot of people know my voice, but they don't know who I am. So like I'll have people come up to me and say like, oh, they hear my voice. I'm like, hey, are you the guys that do the voiceovers? And sometimes I'll be like, nah, that's not me. Nah, okay. You can't look like the guy, or you sound like the guy. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And they're like, oh, okay. But then a lot of people come up to me like, yo, Mr. Fotogenik, or a lot of people say, hey, cousin, or coming in hot. But then I've heard people say it, not because I'm around, but just because, like that A cousin, that coming in hot, and what's the other one I heard a lot of people saying? But it's definitely the A cousin and the coming in hot. Oh man, but the low level Bertie, a lot of people saying that too afterwards. But it's just different things that people say, and it's like, yo, it's like this is real. Like when the children catch on to something, that's when you know you made it. Oh, let me tell you about that. Look, my son, the youngest one, goes to treetops. Now, the teacher had told us the other day that Nari was in treetops or whatever, and he kept on saying coming in hot, and all the other children were saying it. But actually, let me tell you the joke from the start. She said that she was calling Nari. Nari was not listening to her. So then, she kept on calling him. So then he start eventually walking, and when he's walking to her, he's like coming in hot. I'm like, no, you're serious, man? You're serious? And I never said that much around him, so it was like, okay, this I guess it caught because it's catchy, you know.
It's coming in hot. Like that is hilarious. Like
one of my kids said it on Tuesday because I teach work academy tennis in the afternoons, and they served a bowl, and one of the kids was I was like, all right, bowl pick up. One of the kids didn't listen, served the bowl, and was like, coming in hot, and I almost broke my neck. I'm like, what you know about that?
No, but it's crazy because I feel like that's why I post, because I post on my Twitter, I post on my Instagram, and I post on my TikTok. I feel like a lot of them see it from the TikTok, but they see it from Instagram too, but I know it's more of them on TikTok. Yes. So like the TikTok's like for the younger audience, the Twitter is for, I don't even know what to say, Twitter for my Twitter people, and then the Instagram
the millennials.
Yeah, but you know what? One thing I don't post on Facebook. And that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing to me. I was like, I need to start posting on Facebook. But you know what people do? People end up reposting it, and then that video gets loved. But I guess I need to start making my Facebook page and posting on there. And even
you gotta make the aunties happy. You gotta make the aunties happy.
I mean, the aunties get the forwarded many times video, and so I feel like it's fine. I feel like they're covered. So as we wrap up, Shawn, can you speak to, because I saw a comment here from, I guess, one of your former teachers. Karen Simmons says, when you were a student at Cedar Ridge, you were actually quiet, and to see you stepping out is awesome. So what advice would you give to someone who maybe is like you currently, who maybe feels a little bit shy but wants to kind of do something like what you're doing? Like, what would be like the number one thing you tell them to kind of get started?
Just do it. No, it's like, if you really love something, just try it out. And don't be afraid to put it out, because you don't know if people's gonna love it. If you love it, it's a high chance that other people's gonna love it, you know? So I would say just go for it. And, even talk about with friends and all that there, and yeah, do your thing.
I love that advice. Absolutely love that advice.
And-
So go ahead.
No, I was just saying about what Simmons said about me
I don't
being
remember you
quiet.
being quiet.
Well, you know what? I feel like I might have been quiet around adults.
Oh.
But
I'm
like around people my age, I'll probably make noise. But I think I was shy coming up, so it's not a little crazy, but it's more or less like this has always been me. But people that know me that this has been me. But people that don't know me think I'm like, okay, I'm being quiet all this time. But yeah, this is how I'm being all this time. But it's just that I'm
like,
showing the world.
Yep.
like, I don't remember him being quiet, but then again, most quiet people can be quiet around me because I like interrogate them. How was your day? So maybe it makes sense. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for you and like what comes next and everything else.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm doing some hosting. People that contact me about hosting. So I'm got a couple of events coming up, like business events, and I'm actually supposed to be speaking at a graduation. Someone had asked me, so that was big. I'm like, serious? Like, you want me to speak? I'm like, all right, I guess I could do that.
Okay. I have a few things in the work. One big event in particular. I'm gonna hit you up.
All right.
It's not for another year, but I'm gonna hit you up.
Okay.
He might be booked and busy between
I'm
now
gonna
and
hit
then
you up
anyway.
soon
Yes.
so that I can book you for next year.
I could do that.
I'm excited.
So, Shawn, as we wrap up, can you let the audience know that maybe want to reach out to you for a hosting gig or something like that? Can you tell them how they can contact you? What's the best way for them to get that conversation started?
I guess the best way is Instagram. Like, I feel like I'm checking my Instagram constantly, so that's probably the best way to get me. Because it's something that says me giving you my email. Just hit me up on Instagram, and then you guys can talk from there, and then we can exchange emails from there.
Perfect. And Shawn, as we wrap up, we do have a comment that, yes, please, on Facebook for the elders. So you do need to add it to Facebook. They are saying that they want to see it over there.
All right. So I guess I'm going to make my Facebook page. I'm going to do like a business Facebook page and then just keep on posting the videos from there.
You're going to have to start from jump.
I think I'm just going to start from like the newer videos. I don't think I'm going to put out the other videos. And
Man,
I need
man,
to
you gotta-
do YouTube as well. Huh? I'm going to do
You
everything.
gotta flood the timeline. You gotta be like, like, you know how somebody sends you a folder of videos and she's like, ding, 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 ding. You gotta do that.
Right. Oh no, I'll see. I think
You could do a mix. Definitely do a mix. I definitely think the newer ones will be easier for people to kind of remember and catch on. But the older ones are like, Throwback Thursday, Flashback Friday,
Exactly.
Drop Fizzy in.
Okay, well, we could do it like that because I was
Memory
actually
lane one day.
I was actually looking at a video yesterday, something that I did from 2017. It was a voiceover, and like that was even before I started doing it. Like I didn't even know where I posted that. Where I posted that one, it must have been a WhatsApp thing because I don't remember being on my Instagram.
If you find it, post it today.
Post it today for Flashback Friday.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's the only hashtag you need.
The
to put.
people deserve.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
Once again, Shawn, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope you had a good time.
Yes, it was lovely. I liked it.
Don't talk bad about us.
Right, please don't.
Of course not.
We'll
Good day,
talk to you
Bermuda.
soon. Hey.
All right.
Peace, Shawn. We're going to take a quick commercial break and then we'll be back with Joke Time with Jackie. So if you want more laughs to get your morning started, make sure you do not go anywhere. Let us know what you thought of our conversation in the comments with Shawn Smith. As we come back, we'll bring this into the conversation.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pete's House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. We want to remind you, before we get into Joke Time with Jackie, to give us a reaction if you're watching over there on Facebook. If you're on YouTube and you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel before the end of today's episode. And to all of our tweets over there on Twitter, make sure you run up those hearts. Before we get into Joke Time, Jackie, what did you think of our conversation with Shawn?
I loved our conversation. Like, he is so fun. And naturally, it's not even like it's forcing it. He just talks. I don't know if he has a filter. Maybe that's it. Like, it's just so funny. And it's so inspiring. He's He's such a pure soul. I love him.
He is. I remember, like, even when I saw the comment about him being quiet in school, like, clearly that must have just only been to the teachers because that's not
exactly. Like, he's probably like, his mom was probably like, no, I know you talk a lot at home, but I need you to try your hardest to not do it at school.
Bring it back.
I don't want to hear any reports. And then he restarts his like, anyway, that's how I was. No, I wasn't. I lied. I talked all through class.
Let us know your thoughts on our conversation with Shawn Smith as Jackie gets ready to give us a feel-good vibe. Joke time with Jackie is where I'm going to try to guess the answer to Jackie's jokes. And 9 times out of 10, I will not get it right. But when I get it right, Jackie, I'm a biggest cheerleader. So let's go.
Okay. What did the coffee say to the police officer?
Coming in hot.
Oh my God! You just rewrote my joke. I'm keeping it at that. I'm keeping it at that. That's it. Show's over. Well done. That was perfect.
I'm sorry. I could not resist. After I could not resist.
Oh my God, Terri. I can't wait for you to stand up for Wednesday Night Vibe with no ass.
Well, on that note, I will step outside my comfort zone at some time, but I don't know when that's gonna come. It looks like we have a comment from Shawn Smith. He said, "Great show, ladies. Thank you." And Marlon said, "Shawn Simmons," he meant, "always getting extra shine."
I can't believe that joke was perfect. We're done.
There for the weekend. Okay, you're welcome, guys. We're definitely gonna cut that particular clip up, and we're gonna just replay that.
Yep. That was perfect.
Jackie, you do have to do a song for birthday.
Oh, right. So big shout out for my mom's birthday. I'm not gonna say how old she is because how old am I? Oh wait, I can't say. She don't care. She goes how old is she?
I don't know.
I'm 33, so she's 63.
Okay.
And she looks like she's 43. My nephew Avery goes 4, and my other nephew goes 1, Liam. So I'm not gonna say any names because it's too hard. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna try. Happy birthday to Barbara, Avery, and Leo. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Jackie's family. Enjoy the weekend. Monday is a holiday, so Jackie and I will not be here, but we will have a replay episode for you. So if you want to watch back one of our favorite episodes, make sure you tune in on Monday morning, and we'll see you next week, Tuesday. And it looks like everyone likes my answer to your joke. So we do want to have the real answers, Jackie. So on Twitter, make sure you tell us what the answer is to that. As always, we hope that today's Feel Good Vibe of the day has you ready to make it a great one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. We trust we'll see you next week, Tuesday, for more Feel Good conversations. Until the next episode, peace and have a good day, Bermuda.